What's going on, gamers? Hopefully, you guys been enjoying my content. I appreciate all the support. Definitely been some good stuff to talk about in the PlayStation world lately. But when it comes to Horizon, I think that Sony's making some mistakes. And you guys know how I am. I like to be honest here. And I think when you have honest, professional, critical feedback, it helps you improve. That's something you need to be able to take being in one of the most professional industries in the world. Because how are you going to improve if you believe you're not making mistakes? And I think that definitely when it came to Herman Host, he had this obsession with Horizon, where he just wants to make so many. And I'd rather see them narrow it down to where there would have been a high quality live service game, day one on PlayStation, and a high quality sequel to Horizon 2. So today, Sony announces a Monster Hunter kind of style, a little bit. It's another service game, Horizon Hunters Gathering announced. Now, I don't think the game looks trash or anything. This is not what I'm saying. But I believe their priorities and having too many projects out is a little bit off. And we're going to explain that. We're going to get into the details here. We're going to look at the gameplay, the extended trailer, all of that. And then we're going to talk about the other MMO they have with Tencent about, like, I just don't understand if Horizon is like one of your flagship franchises. It's kind of like Zelda, Mario, and something on Nintendo, right? It's like that should always be on PlayStation. You know what I mean? And then you got this one coming too, but it's like, but that other one needs to be on PlayStation day one. Like, I don't understand what you're doing here. It's like they're just making weird mistakes. And then, like, if you got games like this needs to be on Switch too. If you're trying to think about service expansion, like, it's going to help your service out. Like, I feel like some of the things you're doing is just not the correct way, and you can still adjust. Neither are out. So let's take a look at some of this, and then we're going to take a look at the extended gameplay right here. So, Shinobi has some details, and then we got the main website right here saying that it's a 3-player co-op action game in the Horizon universe. Cool, nothing wrong with that. Narrative campaign, different hunters with motivations and personal stories. Okay. Multiple game modes, including Machine Incursion and Cauldron Descent. Cool. I mean, I'm going to still take a look at it. Machine Incursion, high intensity mission where waves of machines pour out from underground gateways, led by a formidable boss. Nice. Cauldron Descent, longer, it says right here, multi-stage trial in which ever-changing rooms push hunters to their limits. We can zoom in a little bit here too. I mean, that's cool. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And then after that, it's basically saying it's pushing you to their limits. From brutal machine encounters to hidden doors that promise power and reward for teams prepared to open them. Cool. So we see there's going to be like at least 2 multiplayer modes that are co-op that you're going to be able to enjoy with people. And if you want to get pushed harder, you could do that in the Cauldron Descent. And you also have a high intensity mission. So they have some stuff here already talking about. They can have more by launch. So we got that. Hidden doors that promise power and rewards for teams prepared to open them. Roster of hunters to play as, each with distinct melee or ranged playstyles and weapons. So there's a little bit of variety here. Cool. And then you got Hunters Gathering. You got a social hub. So this is kind of like something you would see in Monster Hunter. So Sony's kind of trying to push for that with Horizon. Okay. You see this right here, Hunters Gathering. That's social hub for players to connect and prepare for quests, celebrate, customize, visit vendors, and upgrade gear. And then we have a closed playtest at the end of this month. February is going to be a huge month in general. We see all the stuff coming out for Switch, all the stuff coming out for PlayStation, Resident Evil Requiem. I mean, it's a good way to start off, and it looks like things are going good. You got Neo 3 coming out too for PlayStation. So Sony's doing a lot right now. They're showing a lot of content. That's one thing I like. They're starting off this year way better than last year and coming through a strong holiday pro-consumer, you know what I mean, move. They're right into this, already giving you a lot of games, already announcing. They're, like I said, they've made a shift and a turnaround, and I'm glad to see that. So, I mean, I like what I'm seeing here, but I need to see more. But, you got official screenshots here. It looks like they're going for, like, maybe some type of, like, what was that game called? Started with a D. You guys know what I'm talking about. But it was kind of like Monster Hunter. It looks like they're going for that type of approach here. And I don't know, we're going to see how it turns out. It could end up being a solid game, but I don't know if this is a game that's going to take the world by storm. It has to be as good as Monster Hunter in a certain way. So other than that, it's going to kind of be tough for Sony. So going over here, we have an extended gameplay trailer of the game. Let's see what it's about here.
We'll launch with a roster of hunters that grows over time. In our first playtest, you'll be able to play as Rem, Sun, and Axel. 3 hunters with very different approaches to combat and teamwork.
Let's fight.
Combat is at the core of Hunter's Gathering.
Incoming attack.
It is tactical, reactive,
Daunted,
and skill-based.
that game.
We took the precision and tactical depth of Horizon's combat and build it for a team environment. You'll have to read enemy movements, time your attacks, and combine abilities with your squad to take down the most powerful machines.
I don't know, guys. I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah.
It is a challenging game, and you really have to earn that victory. Now, when you start a mission, you pick and prepare your hunter. Each has very different melee, range playstyles, and weapons. You can select between classes for each hunter that change their abilities, from tank to support or tactician. During a hunt, you can tinker with our roguelike build system. Every machine encounter you beat gives you powerful tactical options. You've got perks, weapon upgrades, and various upgrades to your stats. In each run, you'll have to try and find the best possible combination of power-ups to take on the biggest machine. You'll be able to explore 4 large and very different environments at launch.
Okay.
Each with its own look, its own atmosphere, and its own challenges for your squad to master. At the center of it all is the Hunter's Gathering. This is where you upgrade your gear, tweak your loadout, and team up for the next hunt. It is also just a fun place. For example, you can hang out in your own customized.
I think they made a huge mistake by forcing the character narratives on you. They should have allowed you to customize your character the way that you wanted to, and the art style is not attractive. And I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know, it feels mid. Like everything about it does not feel amazing. We're talking about a game on PS5 that looks like a game that could launch on a Switch 1 and be on a Switch 2 easily too as well. Though the Switch 2 games look a lot better than this. I mean, I don't know. This looks cheap, and I think they made a mistake. I think they should have focused and put all their resources into that one with NCSoft and have been full-blown on Horizon 3 and should have had something about that by now and not wasted their time with this. I don't like this at all. I mean, it just looks...
And then head back into the wilds.
Let's get out there.
mid. Maybe it could end up being good. I don't know, man.
Horizon Hunter's Gathering is all about challenge and mastery, and the missions that you go on lean right into that. During our first playtest, you'll get to try 2 very different mission types.
Let's show them what we got.
In Machine Incursion, you fight to stop a large-scale machine assault on the tribes.
Here we go.
With your squad, you plan and coordinate which randomized power-ups to collect before facing a relentless boss machine.
Work together, win together.
Time is limited, with a violent storm closing in that cuts down your options to get stronger.
What is all this?
The next is Cauldron Descent. In this multi-stage dungeon, the hunters take the fight to the enemy. You decide which path to take, from brutal machine encounters to really challenging obstacles. They all require teamwork. Every clear chamber shapes your run and gives you power-ups to descend deeper and claim the rewards. These modes are the foundation of Hunter's Gathering. Tough, replayable, and built for squads who want to master them.
When you have service games too, people want attractive characters and models and fashion. You're forcing these unattractive models on people, and now everybody's going to have the same 3 looks over and over again with just like different gears. Like it's not good. And then your art looks like it's a PS4 launch game. At like more than halfway through the PlayStation 5 life cycle, it does not look impressive at all. It's not moving me. I'm not feeling anything, but I would have wanted more from this. I like the NCSoft Horizon a lot more than I like this. So I don't know what they're thinking with this, but a lot of people are just saying, like, you know, just play Monster Hunter. It's better in every way without the Wetter and cartoony feeling. This guy doesn't like it. I'm very interested as a huge fan of the Horizon series. I don't know, man. No wonder they sued that Horizon clone says Code Eastwood. This game looks way better. I mean, it really does when you really think about that. So, so Dauntless, why didn't they just collab with Epic Games to keep it alive with the art style? Dead on Arrival, they didn't learn their lesson from Concord. I rolled my eyes and it's like, yeah, I mean, guys, I'm gonna have to agree with them. This game does not look good. We don't even need to like go over to this website to see this because it's like they're just basically going to give you like aspects of like what's going on here. I mean, it just looks mid. So I don't really need details on this anymore. Guys, no, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it's just like some 5, 6 out of 10 game that's gonna get crapped on and die off, and Sony might have to shut it down. You know what I mean? And I'm not here trying to be negative. I'm here being honest with you guys. I actually would like to push for a more positive PlayStation approach. Everything has been going well. I'm liking everything they've been showing, but this seems like no. And like I said, they're making a mistake with the Horizon franchise because you made that mistake with Lego Horizon. That was not good. And it's like you wasted resources on that. And I feel like you're wasting resources on this. And you could have had more focus on that Horizon NC Soft live service game when PlayStation 5 launched day one. And you could have having more resources on Horizon 3. And you would have been a lot better doing that, but they're not doing that. They're trying to go on this obsession with Horizon and make as many Horizon games as possible. And it's getting too quantity oriented and not quality focus oriented. That's kind of like my take on this. And I want you guys to let me know what you think too. I do like that Sony is obviously trying a lot of games and they're experimenting, but I think they should have known better with this. I think this was kind of left over from that probably canceled project line and they wanted to keep going with it because that's where I think this is coming from. Kind of like that Concord era inspiration, and this is kind of like one of the last ones left in that, and they just need to can it, get your money back, focus on the NCSoft one, focus on Horizon 3, and yeah, because you're just gonna lose money on this. Like, and this is me being honest. I think this is what Sony should do, and I think a lot of people will probably agree with me. Like, if you're a PlayStation fan, you want to see quality only, and this is not it. Like I said, man, this looks like some Switch 1 game, so let me know what you guys think. That could be like maxed out on Switch too. Leave a comment down below as usual. Keep gaming. Later, y'all.